relax and settle in for a story that just might creep under your skin.
The forest shouldn't have been that quiet. Neither noticed at first. It was an early spring, a beautiful day, with the air starting to finally warm, but not a single bird could be heard. Mara's blood-red hair fell in soft waves across Eli's shirt, her head against his soft chest, her hand pressed into the plushness of his enormous belly. Watching the clouds slowly drift past, Eli closed his eyes, enjoying the way Mara felt in his arms as he pulled her in tight against him. Eli glanced up, beginning to notice the unusual silence. Not a bird, not a single sound. Something felt off. Mara couldn't help but feel it too, the feeling of being watched. A twig snapped somewhere behind them. "We should head back," Mara said, getting up off of Eli. Eli agreed. Eli glanced in direction where he parked his truck, but there now stood a wall of crooked trees, their trunks twisted and warped like they'd grown around something trying to escape. A soft giggle drifted through the trees, high-pitched, childlike, but distorted. Eli pulled Mara closer, instinctively. A flicker of green darted between the trees, then two, then dozens. They didn't rush forward. They revealed themselves, slowly, deliberately. Eli pulled Mara behind him without thinking. Every instinct in him had already locked onto one thing: protecting the woman he loved. Mara tilted her head, more curious than afraid. That was until one of them spoke, revealing rows of sharp teeth. "Lost, are ye?" it croaked, its voice ancient and oily. Mara shrank behind Eli, but he didn't move. Leprechauns, but not the kind from stories. Their smiles stretched too wide. Their teeth were sharp, their eyes a hungry yellow glow. Those aren't real," Mara whispered to Eli. "Oh, we're real enough," one of them croaked. It stepped forward, leaning on a crooked cane. Its grin stretched too wide across its face, splitting its cheeks unnaturally. Sharp teeth glinted in the dim light. Eli didn't move. His arm slid back slightly, making sure Mara stayed behind him. "We're leaving," he said firmly, the creature's grin widening. "Oh, you'll leave? One way or another." The others began to circle. The air seemed to instantly grow colder. Mara's voice trembled behind him. "Eli, they're not going to let us go. They don't get a choice," Eli said. The leader chuckled, clearly amused. Bold and devoted. Its glowing eyes flicked past him briefly, landing on Mara. "We do love devotion." Rage sparked instantly in Eli's chest. "Don't look at her," he snapped. The leprechaun's grin sharpened. "Oh," it whispered. "That's interesting." It tapped its cane once against the ground. A leprechaun lunged. Eli swung a fallen branch like a bat. It cracked against the creature's head with a sickening snap, sending it sprawling. The giggling stopped, then the creatures hissed in unison. They came all at once. Eli shoved Mara back, his large body blocking her completely. Claws raked across his arms. Teeth snapped near his throat. One leapt onto his back, digging in. Another slashed across his side. Pain flared, but Eli didn't hesitate. He was fueled by one thing only: keeping her safe. A creature lunged for Mara. Eli saw it, and something in him snapped. He grabbed it, slamming it into the ground. Hard, again and again, until it stopped moving. The others hesitated. For the first time, They weren't smiling. Eli stood there, chest heaving, blood running down his arms, but his eyes never left Mara. "Touch her," he said, voice low and shaking with fury, "and I swear I will tear every last one of you apart." The threat wasn't empty. They could feel it. The leader studied him carefully now, its grin smaller, calculating. Then its gaze shifted to Mara, her bright red hair, her wide eyes, and back to Eli. Understanding flickered. "Ah," it murmured softly. "That's what ye are." The creature tapped its cane again. One by one, the leprechauns stepped back into the trees, their glowing eyes dimming as they disappeared. "Not today," the leader said softly. "But love like that." It chuckled, fading into the dark. "It always comes at a cost." For a moment, Eli didn't move. Mara rushed forward. Eli wrapped his arms around her. "Are you okay?" he asked, as always more concerned for her than himself. "I'm not the one who just fought off whatever those were." Mara ran her hands over him, her fingers becoming wet with blood. "Eli, you're bleeding." "I'm fine," he said quickly. "You could have been killed, you." Mara's words trailed off. Eli rested his forehead against hers. "Then I would have died making sure you weren't." Mara's expression broke slightly at that. He pulled her tighter against him. "I meant it," he murmured. She held onto him tightly, pressing her face against his chest.
I hope you enjoyed